In the past, sporty Audis caught criticism for being too heavy, in particular on their front ends, to be much fun. Their ahead of the front axle-mounted engines tended to affect balance and caused fun hunters to pass them over to chase amusement via BMW and Mercedes-AMG. But after testing a 2023 Audi 5 Coupe fitted with the optional competition package, we bring news that ought to give you pause. One assignment Audi has always aced is styling. On this front, the 5 Coupe is no exception. Thematically, it's a collection of hexagons and other polygons, all of which unite into a handsome and understated car that only tips you off to its performance prowess if you know what to look for. Against the pedestrian A5, the changes are numerous but restrained. The 5 gets more streamlined headlights, a bigger grille, wider lower front air dams, a blacked-out Audi badge, far larger wheels, fender flares, and larger, oblong tailpipes. For the 2023 model year, Audi gave the 5 the option of the competition package as well. Should you plonk down the required $16,000 extra, you'll get an increased top speed of 180 miles per hour, 20-inch Y-spoke wheels, ceramic brake discs up front, a coil-over suspension with special anti-roll bars, an RS Sport exhaust, Pirelli P0 Casa tires, and matte-finished carbon fiber exterior touches. Inside, the coupe offers luxurious quilted leather and, perhaps mistakenly, an Alcantara-covered steering wheel, shift lever, and center console, lest anyone doubt the legitimacy of your competition package purchase. Worth it? We certainly thought so. Beneath the metal, the 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 produces 444 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. All that's funneled through an 8-speed automatic and onto all four wheels. Our testing returned a 0-60 mile-per-hour sprint of 3.5 seconds and a quarter-mile time of 12.0 seconds at 114.3 miles per hour. The more powerful 473 HP 2021 Porsche Panamera GTS beats the 5 to 60 miles per hour by just 0.3 seconds and through the quarter mile in 11.7 seconds at a faster 115.9 miles per hour. On the other hand, the heavier and less powerful 402 HP 2023 Mercedes-AMG C43 hustles to 60 in 4.5 seconds and puts down a quarter-mile time of 13.0 seconds at 107.3 miles per hour. The Audi's impressive numbers only tell part of the story, though, as this car is enjoyed even more away from a stat sheet. All-wheel drive is a relatively new addition to recent top-shelf BMW and Mercedes performance cars, but on Audis, it's been as inherent as gills on a fish. The system has historically made Audis thrive in poor weather conditions, as well as easy to launch. All good things. Launching the RS5 is a straightforward process, by the way. We put the car in dynamic mode and the transmission in sport mode, stood hard on the brake, went full throttle, and waited for the engine to settle at around 3,500 revolutions per minute. And then, release. The 5 surged forth, its ferocity matched by aggressive shifts and a sonorous, trebly engine note. It pulls hard all the way to its redline. When it's time to come back down, the RS5's carbon ceramic front discs combined with its P0 Casa rubber combine to deliver great decelerative performance. At just shy of 4,000 pounds, this isn't a feathery car and we could feel the weight during testing, but the brakes were always up to the task and resisted fade while retaining feel. Our test from 60 to 0 miles per hour yielded an impressive 101 feet. On our figure 8 test, the 5 was an absolute thrill. Modern cars, loaded up with electronic who's-its and what's-its, can sometimes feel at odds with what the driver wants. That wasn't the case here. This Audi is one where you can feel every system helping and being productive in the pursuit of speed without feeling artificial. Out of the corner, acceleration is explosive. Shifts are quick. The front brakes are reliable, although it was a little tricky to find the threshold just below abs. We found we preferred to set the steering mode to comfort and everything else to sport. This yielded additional and appreciated steering feel on the skidpad. The torque vectoring rear sport differential is a clear partner in turning the car and keeping it on its line, as well as expertly putting down the power upon exit. In fact, the RS5's stellar performance led road test editor Chris Walden to proclaim, anything that has an RS badge needs to behave like this. This is near Porsche perfection.